So gradually bring yourself into a meditation posture again. It may be you're not used to meditating quite so much, in which case if you need to move during the meditation, that's fine, of course. But try and stay focused on the topic, even if you move. So this meditation is called Unpacking the Box. And it's based on a teaching about the elements that I received from my main teacher, Geshe Wangchen, a long time ago. And he said it's like unpacking a box. So it's using this in order to do a traditional meditation that was taught by the Buddha and subsequently by other teachers such as Lama Tsongkhapa as a way of developing concentration. So this is a concentration meditation, but it's also got some level of analysis. So begin by bringing yourself with your body on this seat at this place. And imagine that you are sitting inside a cube, a box, each side of which is the same size. And you are in the center at the base of the box. It's just a little bit bigger than your height. And this box is made of light. So each of the sides is made of light, and you can see through, but nevertheless it's like a face which has a surface. And each of the 6 faces has a different color. I'll mention them just to start with, but you don't have to remember them at this stage. The one in front of you is the color black, which is a little strange because we're not used to black light. So just imagine that you can see through it, but it's black. And it's just made of light. And then on your right, the face of the box is red. And on your left, it's white. And behind you, it's yellow. And above your head, the ceiling, if you like, the top of the box, the face is green. And below you, the floor of the box, if you like, it's blue. So you have these 6 colors. And bring your attention inside the box, into your body, and again ascertain the earth element of your body, all the hard parts. This includes all the bones, the nails, the teeth, the hair, even the skin and the flesh with the water element removed can be said to be earth element. They sort of, if it was dried, it would be quite hard. Just be with the earth element of your body. Feel the hardness. And now imagine removing all the earth element of your body and placing it behind you, the other side of the yellow face of the box, in a pile. You just take it out, all your skeleton, your skull, everything, and make a pile behind you, behind the yellow face of the box. It's a pile of bones, skull, teeth, hair, nails, and so forth. dried out skin and flesh, organs dried out. Okay. And then bring your attention back inside the box, into your body. And now the water element is dominant. And now to your left, the other side of the white face of the box, imagine a large bowl, and then bring in a piece of tubing, it could be made of plastic or rubber, through which, from the top of your head into this large bowl, you siphon all the liquids of your body. Water, blood, urine, lymph, mucus, other liquids. They just drain out of you into this bowl, and the bowl fills up. Don't worry that they get mixed up. It's not a problem. And when you've completed that, you can take the tube away, just disappear it, and bring your attention back inside the box. Where the fire element is now dominant. And just to check, behind you, behind the yellow face, there is a pile of bones, skull, hair, and so forth. And to the left of you, the other side of the white face, there's a bowl with all the liquids. And now, inside the box, the fire element is dominant. So just feel the fire, the heat of your body. Absorb with that. And without the constraints of earth and water, the fire is very active. It's like flames dancing. And suddenly, these flames jump through the right red face of the box. And there's just a fire there now of dancing flames. And so behind the yellow face of the box, there's the pile of bones and skull and so forth. The other side of the white face on the left, there is the bowl full of liquids. And now on the right, the other side of the red face, there are dancing flames. And when you bring your mind back inside the box, the dominant element is the wind or air element, the energy of movement. Just experience that. It's now dominant. Absorb with it. And now in front of you, the other side of the black front face of the box, there is a rubber balloon, and you blow all the wind energy from your body into this balloon, and it expands quite quickly until all the wind energy of your body has transferred into the balloon. It's quite big now. And you tie a knot in the balloon so that the wind energy can't escape. So now, behind is the pile of hard bones and so forth, behind the yellow face. On the left, the other side of the white face, there is the bowl of liquids. On the right, the other side of the red face, there are the dancing flames. And in the front, the other side of the black face, is the balloon filled with wind or air. And now, when you bring your attention back inside the box, it's the space element that is dominant. You just become the space element of your body. Absorb with that. Feel comfortable with being this absence of materiality, which is the space element. And now, gradually, the space element begins to ascend, and it goes through the top of the box, which is the green face, like the ceiling of the box, until it rests above the box. So now, behind the box is the pile of bones and skull and so forth, the earth element, behind the yellow face. The other side of the white face on the left is the bowl of liquids. The other side of the red face on the right is the dancing flames. The other side of the black face at the front is the balloon full of wind. And above the green ceiling of the box, there is space, the space element. And when you come back inside the box, the dominant element now is all that remains, which is the consciousness element. So just absorb with that. Be the clear awareness. And now very gradually, allow the consciousness element to descend through the blue floor, the lower face of the box. Because you are conscious, you have to go with it until you come to rest underneath the box as the consciousness element. And now, behind the box, there is the pile of bones and so forth, the earth element behind the yellow face. On the left, The other side of the white face, there is the bowl of liquids. On the right, the other side of the red face, there are the dancing flames. In the front, the other side of the black face, there is the balloon full of wind. Above the green top face of the box, there is the space. And below the blue floor of the box, the lower face, there is consciousness. Now allow your mind to absorb with this situation. The elements are placed in the 6 directions outside the box. And nothing remains inside the box. And you are this collection. Just be this situation. Try to accept it, allow it. It's strange, but just relax a little and try to feel comfortable with it. There's nothing left inside the box. Just be that knowledge with the 6 elements on the 6 sides of the box. And now, very gradually, we're going to take this meditation into reverse. First of all, the consciousness, which is below the box, comes back up into the box. Experience that. And next, the space element from above descends to take its place. Remember, it was sort of the shape of the body. It takes its place inside the box. Untie the knot in the balloon in front and release the wind energy to come back where it came from. When it's all come in, the balloon disappears. Next, the dancing flames on the right side of the box jump back into the box, and the heat or fire element takes its location where it was within the form of the body. Now bring back the tube with which you siphoned out the liquids. As I said, it didn't matter if they got mixed up, because now you're going to siphon them back and they're just going to go back to their correct locations. So do that from the bowl through the top of your head, filling the body, going to their right places. And when the bowl is completely empty, both the bowl and the tube just disappear. And finally, from behind, the other side of the yellow face of the box, the bones, the skeleton, the skull, the teeth, the nails, the hair, and the dried parts of the flesh and so forth all come back in and resume their correct places. The skeleton reassembles and everything goes where it's meant to be. And now the box is no longer needed, and the box just disappears. And now there's an assemblage of 6 elements seated. This assemblage is what we normally call a person. And this particular person seated here, I can call me. Now ask yourself this question. Does this person called me sitting here feel different from before I started this meditation? At the beginning of the meditation, before the box came, do I feel different or the same? And if I feel different, what has changed? And that is the question that you are going to discuss with a partner. And I'm going to ask Nitsan to set up breakouts of pairs. You'll just be with one other partner, and you can have about 10 minutes to just share with each other your experience of these meditations, but in particular to address this question: did I change? If so, how? What happened? Okay, I hand over now to Nitsan to set up the breakouts, and hopefully it'll work out that you're with somebody you can have a discussion with.